Hey guys, today I'm going to be reacting to Naruto Shippuden episode 489, and the title of this episode is called Shikamaru's Story, A Cloud Drifting in the Silent Dark, Part 1, The State Affairs. We're finally moving on from the Sasuke story onto the Shikamaru story, so I think what the anime is doing right now is it's doing an anime depiction of every single novel that came out. I believe there was a Kakashi one as well. I don't know if that one's coming out next after this. I believe there's another one with Yamato, where Yamato's like investigating like Sasuke and all that stuff. Like there's this you know what? I'm not gonna not gonna bring it up because I don't want to spoil those of you who don't know anything about it. Let's just say there's one with Yamato and then there's another one with Kakashi, which I'm really hyped for. Cannot wait to see more of each novel depicting a certain character, because that's what I like about Naruto, how it has like a wide variety of characters, and each character has their own story and all that stuff. So that's what I liked about Naruto, and I like how the anime right now, since we're done with the manga, sort of like there's still one more chapter to animate, but since we're done with the manga right now, it's like doing each novel, and you know, each character gets like their main story and all that stuff. So I think that's always interesting. I also like the title of this I guess you could say arc, A Cloud Drifting in the Silent Dark, because Shikamaru compares himself to a cloud a lot. So that's a very nice name to the whole entire novel, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's the name of the novel. Anyways, now that I got that over with, let's actually finally dive into episode 480. What's the number again? 489. 489. We're almost to 500 actually. I skipped the open, by the way. There's Kakashi. So it looks like he is wearing the mask. Yo, this is a classic OST. Excuse me, guys. Who's this? Is he like Shikamaru's assistant? There's Kakashi. Wow, even though he has all these piles all over the place, he still knows where everything is. It is true. They're kind of almost equals. Oh, he still plays with it. Oh, true. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yo, rest in peace. You talk like an old man. Oh, there's the hawk. Is that a letter from Sasuke? Or it could be anyone, actually. Because that's how they used to talk. It's not just Sasuke. Watch Kakashi tell him you have to stay after. I'll laugh. That is true. Having an easygoing shinobi like that instead of a serious one shows that we are really at peace. Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of difficult to train when you're the freaking assistant for the Hokage. What is that issue? So he's gonna play with the Tishikage. That's interesting. Yo, Shikamaru is really an old man. He's playing a freaking game of something like chess, but it's not really chess. It's like chogi with an old man. He's like 5 steps ahead of you. What's wrong? He's training. Oh. Interesting. Is this like they're opening up a library? I feel like what's going on right now is that Shikamaru feels like he misses going on missions. That's what's going on. Yo, Ino though, Ino has grown up. Can't deny that. Wait, instructors? They're instructors? Did I read that right? That's awesome! Yo, I don't see those two as instructors. Yo, they've really grown up. Yo, to think about that. Wow, I feel old. I feel old. Yo, just to think about this, in the beginning of this anime, they were all kids. Now they're all grown up and teachers of themselves, training some other kids. That's amazing. Talk about story progression for real. I like Choji's new outfit a little bit because it makes his hands look bigger. His new character design, I guess you could say. Excuse me. He looks more like a troll. Is he going to go off and train? Ino knows. Ino knows. He's gonna hook up with Tamari over there. What's this? Oh, okay. I was about to say. Not gonna spoil it, but some of these characters are important. Let's just say that. There's Killer Bees. I guess you could say his student. And his brother. Tamari looks like a full-grown woman now. She's like past the gothic stage now. She's like, yep, I'm all grown up. She knows you. Aw. Yo, get bitch slapped. Dang. I misjudged you. Oh, dang. Yo, you just lost your chances, boy. Stay out all night. Yeah. It's funny though, because thinking back, Shikamaru did not want like a freaking feisty woman. He wanted a woman, just that was just peaceful, just didn't give a shit. But still, he's getting. Not gonna spoil it, but you guys already know. You guys should already know. He obviously, you know what? I guess that's not really much of a spoiler. He obviously hooks up with Tamari, like for real. Like you already know that. There's like no doubt about it. So Sai's still working as an Anbu? Interesting. Is that the end? Oh, I was about to say, that'd be too soon to end. There's Sai. So he's working. I say Anbu, but he's technically working as a spy. It's essentially the same thing. He's like spying on this other country, getting some intel and all that stuff. Excuse me. Dang. So all the rogue shinobis went into one country and created this country the silent country. I wonder if we're gonna see some old characters that we've seen before. I don't think so, but that might be a possibility. Like who was a rogue ninja? Trying to think. I guess no, they weren't really rogue. I was gonna say freaking what's his name, Suigetsu, but he wasn't really a rogue ninja. So he wants to go out on a mission. He's been wanting to since like forever. I feel like this was all part of his plan. He's just been looking for the best moment to, slip it in, okay, I can, join in with this mission. Excuse me. So who are these Ambo? Who are the Ambo that he's going to work with? Is it going to be Yamato and Sai? Or are some new characters? That's cool how they're adding new characters, even though the anime is already, technically done. Who's this? So 2 new characters. So you can control other people's chakra just as his own, easily. Interesting. Yo, I like how they're bringing back old OST though from like the original Naruto. That's nice. They're bringing in the classics. She's only 14 and she's a fucking Ambu. Yo, even fucking Naruto isn't a fucking Chunin. And this girl's a fucking Ambu. Wait, is that like lightning style? Holy shit. So she shoots lightning and it's like a homing missile. Never misses. And it like stuns the enemy. Interesting. So she knows about chakra points. So she aims for the chakra points to paralyze them for a little bit. So they all can like they can all like have like something that paralyzes the opponent. None of them are straight up kill. That's impressive. Shikamaru has his shadow style, I guess you could say. This dude can just like cancel out their chakra, and then the other girl can just stun them with her lightning style. That's impressive. That's an impressive team. Can't wait to see them in action, man. That's gonna be badass. Is it with Tamari? Wink, wink. Oh no! Never mind. Never mind. It's with his dad. Isn't gonna go over to Asuna now? Asuma. Yo, I like how he still does that. Oh my. She never got to meet her dad. Oh my god, that still gets me in the feels. She's so grown up too now. Just to think about it, last time we saw her, she was like little baby. You know what's interesting though? Shikamaru could have been Hokage. He could have easily become Hokage. Sarutobi. Hopefully, I'll make it last. Wait, what was that? Was that Kiba and Neji? What was that? Who were those characters? That kind of looked like Kiba. Yeah, it's kind of funny how even though these stories aren't about Naruto, he still shows up in every single one of these stories somehow. Of course, Naruto. I honestly, that is kind of believable. That does bring back memories. I remember when they were kids, they were talking about gum one time. I don't remember the exact episode, but I kind of remember it vaguely. I love how Shikamaru looks over him like he's an older brother. And he goes like, you need to become Hokage. Don't ever forget that. You mean our Nindo. It's interesting how much of Naruto has awakened in Shikamaru. Like, if it wasn't for Naruto, he probably would be a lazy bum right now. But, because of Naruto, he's, like, motivated to continue pushing on and pushing on. So we got a new ending. I mean, it makes sense. Yo, honestly, this episode just wants me to feel old. Look at this ending. It's the freaking classic, you know, Team 7 from part 1. Look, it even has the freaking flashback from episode 1. My god, yo, this episode just wants me to feel old. Plus, the style of this ending just reminds me of part 1 openings and endings. There's him learning Rasengan. And then Gaara. Yo, rest in peace, Jiraiya. Rest in peace. Yo, look at that, though. Look at the, I kept looking at the little scenes, but look at the back. Like, the background, you see Sasuke with the Mangekyo Sharingan. Mangekyo. I know I say it wrong, but I say it wrong on purpose. Like, that's just the way I say it. Mangekyo Sharingan. And you see Naruto there. Classic Team 7. Look at Naruto without the hand. Oh my god, that was right after the fight, too. Yo, bringing back the old OST again. And did you see Shikamaru's look? So is this like their costume? To like fit in? Excuse me. Dark Clouds. Who's this? Yo, he had a pretty cool sword. Huh. So it looks like in the next episode they start their invasion and there's some issues. I guess they find out already in the next episode. But this episode was all about making you feel old, honestly. Like, you cannot deny that. Like, this episode just shows you how much, like, each character has grown and how much they've changed since they were little. Even the ending fits in with that, too. So I'm like, really... yeah, thanks for making me feel old. Like, I know it's been that long since Naruto has come out for real. Like, man, like, come on, you didn't have to rub it in my face. Anyways, I really like how much it shows, like, how Shikamaru is motivated by Naruto and how he wants to, you know, drive him to become Hokage, and he's just, that's his main drive, and he's going to continue on doing that. That's his Nindo, that's his ninja way. He's never going back on his word. It was also interesting to see the little bit with Tamari and him. How Tamari goes like, I was wrong about you. And they just bitch slaps him right in the face. Oh, that was hilarious. But we know they're going to make up, obviously. Obviously, somehow, Shikamaru's going to make up for making her think of him in that way. And she's going to be like, okay, never mind, I take that back. Because, you know, they're meant for each other. They honestly are. They had, like, similar hair. Just when they fought together in the tuning exams. And it's just like, and then they're always hanging out with each other, like, ever since forever. Like, we've been shipping them. So they're obviously meant to be together. All the other characters, I'm not going to spoil who they hook up with, though. Like, Ino, you'll be surprised about Ino. Choji, you'll definitely be surprised about Choji. I mean, Naruto, most likely you guys already know who he goes with. And Sakura, most of you already know who she goes with, but I won't spoil it either. Other than that, like, really, it's, like... It's just amazing, like, how much they've progressed since they were little kids, and now they're adults. They each have their job. Shikamaru's now advisor of the Hokage, waiting until Naruto finally catches up and all that stuff. Ino and Choji are instructors, just like Asuma was. So now they know how Asuma felt when he was an instructor. Naruto's just taking on some missions and all that stuff, going back and forth, taking on some missions, working hard, and being a bum sometimes too. It looks like he sometimes stays home and just be lazy some days. Especially with his new getup with like his jumpsuit and just a white shirt and his haircut. Oh, I just realized he's starting to look more and more like he looked like during was it the last Naruto the last or in the Boruto movie? I think now he's starting to look a little bit more like in the Boruto movie. Also, one of you actually brought up something really cool in the last in the comment section in the last episode. One of you brought up this theory about why Hinata passed out in the last arc, which I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm just putting it out there. There's might be a reasoning why she passed out. That's it. Another reasoning is because, you know, her chakra obviously ran out, but there might be another reasoning. Let's just say that. Hint, hint. Anyways, we'd like to hear your thoughts on so far. What do you guys think about this story? Are you guys interested to see Shikamaru back in action after a while of being a visor of Hokage? He's finally back in action, back into a mission, what he's been wanting to do for a while. I feel like he's going to be rusty a little bit, but in the end, he's going to be like a badass like he's always been. Yeah, I'm going to end the video with that. If you guys like my reaction, please do a like. Also subscribe. Check my channel in the description box below. Also follow me on social media. I'll keep you guys updated in case anything happens. And I shall see you guys next week with the next episode. Bye, guys.